I'm Jennifer, your host. Welcome to Weekly Marketing Club, where I outline key activities to bring your author brand towards online visibility and get you out of your comfort zone. So this Weekly Marketing Club session is going to be about your personal brand. Obviously, that's a foundational thing, as I've written in my personal brand. And creating a brand kit and using imagery in your marketing is going to be really important to your content marketing in the future, as well as to reach the right crowd with your right message. And you may already realize that taking a book to market is one of the hardest parts of being an author. It's hard to both plan the right tactics for you that you can carry out week after week, the things that are tailored to your strengths and not just what you hear everyone else doing, and also confidently carry out those tactics the first few times you do it. It really puts us up against our inner imposter, or it makes us feel like a used car salesman touting our book around the internet. And that's what we want to get away from. We want to be genuinely ourselves, but nicely curated. So if you're feeling doubtful, remember that a personal brand is built on your personality and your value, and not on hype and not on good looks. So reminder of some basics here. Sometimes we might get a bit confused about what a personal brand is because we hit the word brand and we think, oh, that's just logo and good looking signs and things. But the key with personal brand is to lean on your personal values and your inner, mission. So your personal values will align with what other people in your audience also share, such as I have a streak of creativity and I like to gel with people on that level. So personal values include utmost integrity, creativity, helping, autonomy, simplifying, and many more that you might have right deep embedded in you. You might not even know that it's there pretty much. Personal brand messages largely focus on the why first and not the how. That is both the reason you do something this or other way that other people don't, as well as the reason why it matters to the target audience. And just thinking about that now, the reason to have a brand kit is to gain consistency across platforms and have a similar tone and similar look. So a brand kit is like a visual identity containing your logo, your fonts, colours, key motto and feature image. No one said it has to be set in stone, but it is good to have those all in one place so that you don't go off kilter. Canva, the creative content tool, can be used for anything visual, and that's why it's great for promoting books and courses and keeping your brand kit all happy there. I've done plenty of mock-ups with my book cover in different variants using Canva's handy little mock-ups elements. It also works for mugs, virtual ones, course banners, and anything that stems from a flat image such as hello, your book cover single flat image. Now there's a little tool in Canva called Magic Edit, and it replaced a background with some balloons on a banner. The balloons were covering up some funny stuff. And it used to take like hours in Photoshop in the old days to do what is now done in just a few clicks with the back end of Canva where you do your edits. Now there are 10 more AI tools introduced in Canva Pro, if you've got that, and the brand kit allows more brands and thousands of elements and that are very good looking, not just the basic clip art you might have seen. And it can create a presentation for you as well from just key ideas if you're a little stuck on what it should look like or the bits and pieces you should put in it. Now, to use Canva for your book promotion, well, that's easy. You first start with your brand kit and you can make quotes from important pieces that you have noted in your book. I usually like to use these little stickies, and then I put the sticky on the page where I want to copy the quote across. And you can also use tips if you're more of a how-to book writer and put them on carousels of 5 to 7 cards. They're called the carousels. And that's primarily from Instagram, but you can also put them on LinkedIn as well. Or you can do super short videos around a key idea of yours, just below 30 seconds for Instagram and Facebook Reels. So the like there's a lot of things that you can do, like promoting the value of your book in this way and keeping to the brand. I always have a little picture of my book, you'll see in the post edit. There are also more permanent personal brand enhancements that you can make. One is branded banners, which is especially relevant on LinkedIn, where you get a wide space to put your banner. YouTube, even wider, but also deep, and you need to put it in the middle. And on a Facebook page, and a little bit of a tip here, Facebook profile, because that is where people you know see you and they notice you've got a book launching because they see it on your profile. I always say coming soon kind of thing. Now make sure it looks sensible once loaded. Do not leave the page before it is looking beautiful. And for a more cohesive look and feel, dress up in your brand colours and get a photograph taken. And once you have a clear and crisp photograph, you just edit your photo and click to remove the background if you are doing it, say, at home where there's not a particular background you want. And with tools, you can put that photo on a background colour block of your choice if you want to. Or it could just stay on top of an element in Canva. That's it, clever. They just figured it all out. So it doesn't have to be really complex because of these one-click edits. The benefit of a brand board or style guide, same thing, kind of different names, brand board's a bit simpler, is that every time you design something, it is ready for you to use in your content and designs, and it can alternatively help any virtual assistant you might have who can actually do that grunt work for you once they've got that kit, that brand board, to see, oh, this is supposed to be in this colour with this font and it's this look, and it has a few images to denote what kind of imagery you use. You don't actually use your clip arts. No, you use a beautiful photograph of someone doing something. So that is the kind of visual elements that you'll be putting on there.